If you're looking for something cute, simple, and fun to watch over the weekend, here are four short movies I think you should watch on YouTube and even recommend to your family and friends.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know all the thoughts of doom, all the thoughts of doom, all the thoughts of love. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know.
Hi guys, my name is Stella and I make movie reviews on YouTube. So without wasting much of our time, let's just jump right into this video. So the first movie we have on our list is The Cleaner. The Cleaner is a 2025 short Christian film on YouTube, and it explores the story of a teenager called Joy who had emotional baggage and trauma that she had to lay at the feet of Jesus, right? So she was sent to therapy because of the trauma she had. She was sent to therapy so that she could, speak to an external body and just talk about the things that she wouldn't normally talk about at home. So in one of her sessions, she encountered God, who was called the cleaner in the movie, right? She encountered God and she started talking to God and opening up to God in a special way, right? She spoke to God, she told God everything she was feeling and everything she was going through, and unknowingly to her, she didn't know she was talking to God, but the person she actually spoke to was God. And therapist had to leave to see someone outside, and when her therapist came back, her therapist saw her talking to somebody, and therapist was shocked because from the point of the therapist, Joy she was speaking to an empty chair. There was nobody there. But the therapist didn't know that who Joy was talking to was God. So she felt like Joy had gone crazy or nuts. But yeah, that's just the background of this film. This film simply tells us that no matter what we're going through, God is always, always, always there. He's always with us. He wants to hear you. He wants you to have a personal relationship with Him. Don't run away from Him. No matter how long it has taken you, He just wants you to know that He's there for you. He's there to hear you. He's there to listen to you. Just come. That's just what this movie is about. It tells us to always remember that God is our Father and He is available to listen to us. The second movie on our list is Udo. Udo is a short love story that explores love, intimacy, and reassurance. Now, if you've seen Baby Farm on Netflix, I think Baby Farm came out around probably a year ago. But if you've seen Baby Farm, then you should be aware of Onyinye Odokoro because she's the main character in this movie, and she was also featured in Baby Farm. Onyinye Odokoro is the major or the lead actor in this movie. We also had Bobby Ekpe and Rhoda Albert. The major thing that I liked about this short film is how they explored communication and reassurance. It basically tells us that your love language is not your partner's love language. My love language is not your love language. So when you're dating someone, try to speak their love language instead of speaking your own love language, because the person or your partner will probably appreciate or maybe thank you for what you're doing, but as long as it's not their love language, they will not maybe appreciate you the way you want to be appreciated. I don't know if I'm making sense. It also teaches us about reassurance, right? Just because you're dating someone and you feel like the person is supposed to know that you love them, you also need to communicate that love. Try to reassure them. Tell them over and over and over again that they mean the world to you. Don't just assume because you guys are in a relationship, so this person should know. It tells us that relationships are not just about assumption. It's about reassurance, communication. Talk about it. Don't assume. I think it's a movie that whether you're a couple or not, everybody needs to watch it, right? You need to watch it because you're going to pick one or two things from it. So yeah, the third movie on my list, which is my personal favorite, is My Body God's Temple. So My Body God's Temple is a Zikoko film that explores a newlywed couple struggling to consummate their marriage, and how God eventually came through for them at the end of the day, right? This movie features Uzamaka Power and Andrew Yobonsin. If you've seen Call of My Life, then you should be familiar with these two names by now because they are favorites on-screen couple. So one thing I want us to take out from this movie, or one thing I learned from this movie, is that no matter what it is we are struggling with, no matter how cringe we think it is, or no matter how shameful we think it is, you can always, always, always take it back to God. God is, He's our Father. I know it seems like I'm preaching, but whether it's sex, because in this movie what they were struggling with was consummating their marriage. It was sex, right? And Uzamaka, she took it to God, she prayed about it, she told God how difficult it was and how she was struggling to finally do it. And to our biggest surprise, God came through for them and they were able to, consummate the marriage. So the point I'm trying to make is that no matter how cringe you think that situation is, no matter how shameful you think it is, take it to God in prayers and He will always, always answer you. There's one statement that Andrew made where when they were trying to have a conversation, and I'm going to repeat it to you guys. He said, we're in a conflict. We don't hate each other. Let's not say things that we will not be able to come back from. I love that line so much because it just goes to show that even though we're married or we're in a relationship, we're going to have little disagreements. So let's not use hurtful words to ourselves. To me, that's consideration and that's also reassurance. He was reassuring her that no matter what it is, let's not use hurtful words that we will not be able to come back from. Okay, we're not fighting ourselves, we're not quarreling, we're just having a minor disagreement. So let's not say hurtful words. It's a movie that I think, well, if you're 18 and above, you should watch. It's a very good movie apart from the sex, which I think it's not bad, right? It's something everybody should watch. It's a nice movie. So if you're yet to see it, please go watch it and come back and let me know what you thoughts about the movie. So the last movie on our list is Dear Dija, and Dear Dija just it took me back to when I was getting into secondary school and how I did not want to go to a boarding school because I wanted to explore dating, right? So if you don't know, I went to an all girls school. It was a boarding school. And I'm not going to come here and say I didn't like it because it was all good, it was fun and whatever. But I wanted to attend a government mixed school where there were guys, right? Because one of the reasons was because I wanted to have boyfriends. I wanted to explore young love and know what it's like being in a relationship at 14. I know it sounds weird, but it's just the truth. Now, my parents took me to a boarding school where it's all girls. Like, what was I supposed to do with that? Anyways, I have deviated from why I'm here. Dear Dija is a short love story that explored two teenage neighbors discovering a budding love story and the chaos that came with that exploration, right? Because if you watch the movie, you would be able to see that the two teenagers came from different ethnic groups, right? The girl was a Muslim, she came from a Muslim family, and the guy or the boy was a Christian and he was living with his mom. His mom was a single mother, so he was living with his mom. It was a very interesting watch that I think everybody should see. It's very cute. There's nothing cringe about it. There's nothing serious about it. So I think all these movies that I just reviewed, they are movies that you can watch in a single day because most of them are like 11 minutes, 20 minutes, 27 minutes. None was up to an hour. So if you're looking for something to watch over the weekend, just chill, have a nice weekend, relax, and not think about Nigeria or any other problems you might have, then I think these movies are movies you should watch. So watch them and come back to the comment section and let me know what you thought about this movie, so we'd have a conversation in the comment section. But that's all for this video, and I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I wanna make we day.